Dumela ma Africa, ke a leboga gore le tlile le kgone go tlhobogela King Says So. Today I want to speak about this video clip that you guys are busting my WhatsApp with and sending me this clip of Rob Hersof, the millionaire, the billionaire from the rich family, who consistently insist to the white people and to the entire South Africa that Jacob Zuma is the main threat. He says, listen, forget about Julius Malema. The MK political party is the problem. If those people get it together, they're going to destroy South Africa. They're going to destroy the economy of South Africa overnight. What do these people see in Jacob Zuma that many other people don't see? What do these people fear in Jacob Zuma that many other people don't see? Come on, guys. Something serious. And also Gayton Mckenzie is also concerned about keeping the MK out. He never says why, but he keeps on saying, let's keep the MK out. Gayton Mckenzie is one of Gayton Mckenzie, because hey, his voice is hurting my ears, but I'm asking myself, why, Gayton, do you run after white people so much? We know they are funding you. We know that they are supporting you. You are friends with them. You are friends with our colonizers. You are friends with our enemies and everything. But Gayton, why is it that you personally wants to keep the MK out? Why? Hey, let's talk about that and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Kuba ngizwe kuthiwa ibhala incwadi. Mina angikwazi ukubhala. Angikwazi nokufunda. Angazi lutho nje. Yinto nje kaNkulunkulu.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Says So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane Zinjiva Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, we're talking Rob Hersof, the millionaire guy in South Africa who has found a voice to come to go around in podcast and everywhere. I think he also has his own YouTube channel and busy speaking rubbish every time. And there's many African brothers who loved this man, who consider this man as a friend. He also considered them, this old man considering young men as friends. So I want to speak about that and the comments that Gayton Mckenzie has made also. Before we do that, guys, the Galadina is around the corner. Now we're talking about 5 weeks to go, 5.5 weeks to go. Please make sure that you go to www.paseta.co.za to purchase your ticket of the Galadina. For those who are maybe tuning in for the first time, we are building a Pan-Africanist School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. The name of the school is Paseta in short. And we are saying we want to bring back quality education for our children. For far too long have we suffered under the Bantu education and all of these different types of forms, OBE and whatever systems that they've been teaching our children. And we are saying if indeed we want the land back, we want our economy back, we must teach our children economics, we must teach our children technology, we must teach our children agriculture, which is very important. But let me entice you with one of the poets that will be performing on the night of the Galadina. His name is Rabbi Rote. He's a very good poet who will be coming and performing on the Galadina. And one of the pieces that he will be performing is this one.
Finish the story. Once upon a crime to humanity, they built schools that locked us out, chalkboards that erased our names, books that never spoke of our kings, nor our queens, all the same. They told us knowledge was not ours, that our minds were not made for mathematics, that when they colonized us, they did us a favor. They told us our hands were only made for labor, that our tongues could never speak the language of the future. Mamaka. They lied to us. Our mineral wealth is the only reason they are still tied to us. Children of those who knew science before it had a name, who counted stars before counting coins, who tamed rivers before they built roads, who farmed their land before they fenced it off.
So I can't wait for Urabi to come and bless the stage. I've been asked for by some people who say, King, we are coming to Kimberley. Can you organize a trip to pass at the big hole? I've already arranged. So for the people who want to see the big hole, remember the Galadina will be on Friday night. On Saturday night, we'll be going to the site of the school. For those who will be available, we'll be driving to the school site and taking pictures there. And when we come back, I think it is you can't come to Kimberley and not go to the big hole. So on the site, put a 200 rand aside for that trip to the big hole. We'll be going there and viewing the big hole so that people can get an understanding of just how big that thing it is and the significance of its history to the Northern Cape, to South Africa, to Africa, and to Black people in particular. So I am organizing a team to come and escort us and have a small tourist excursion, if I can call it that, so that we can go and see the big hole. If you are interested, go in the comment section and type big hole for me, and we are definitely going to do it. The Grootgat. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Hersov. Hersov is a millionaire who comes from a multi-millionaire family, the Hersov family. But in all the siblings of what was his father's name? I think it's Jeff or something like that. Might be butchering it. He's the one that is more vocal, who's more in mainstream social media and all those things, talking the opinion that he wants to have, talking to his billionaire friends and everything. So I want us to listen to what he said here and break it down, because me and I, number one, listen to this.
And let me tell you right now, they are the threat. Forget Julius Malema, forget everything else, forget the destructive and useless and socialist ANC. MK will destroy us all. They will destroy our economy overnight. And they've got in there some competent enemies of ours. Floyd Shavambu. He knows what he's doing and he's pulling it together. And Jacob Zuma, everybody thinks, oh, he's an old man, he's going to die at some point. Have you seen him run up a stage and jump onto the podium? He's in terrifyingly good shape, and he is going to last a lot longer than any of us want. So MK are going to get their act together. Tell it like it is. MK are going to get their act together. They are a credible, serious, and dangerous threat to this country. And I asked Gayton Mckenzie, well, actually, he called me and he said, you actually caught all of us in the GNU napping, because you said not a single person in the GNU's ever used the two words, economic growth. Not one of you said economic growth. What the hell are you doing in the GNU? And Gayton said, you're right. He said, we have three priorities. 1, keep MK out. 2, safety and security. 3, economic growth. And we haven't got to number 2 and 3 yet. All they're trying to do is keep it together and keep MK out.
Guys, our colonizers view MK as the main threat. Our colonizers view the MK as the main threat. Mina abantu abangathanda amabhunu ngiyabathanda mina. Let me say that. You guys know my support, undying support for Jacob Zuma. I love the man. I love the chess player, the chess master himself. I love him so much. And Futi, it's not a blind love. It's an informed love, because of all the black presidents, he's the only one that built the universities for our people. And specifically because I stay in Kimberley, I've seen what type of impact it has had. Positive impact it has had on the city of Kimberley. I stay literally less than 1 kilometer from the university. So I've seen what it has done, the opportunity it has opened for our people. But put that aside. Jacob, you are saying Jacob Zuma is the main threat. Forget about Julius Malema. Forget about Julius Malema. These people don't fear Julius Malema anymore. I think mina now mele sihlale phansi and think about that statement that Hersof is making. Because it's concerning to me. You would think that billionaires, especially white billionaires, would fear Julius more. For them to look at the old man and say, no, he is the main thing. He say, MK will destroy us all. Who's us? Who's this us? Say they will destroy the economy overnight. We know why that is. I mean, Helen Zille has told us they will drop the rent because they still control the financial sector of our country. We don't have banks. We don't have any control of what is going on. They can manipulate our currency. They can do whatever they want. Another interesting thing, he says they've got competent enemies like Floyd Chivambo. He said Floyd Chivambo knows what he's doing. He's going to put this thing together. And you guys in the MK want Floyd out when the enemies fear him. Angazi ukuthi uyangitolerate or uzongithola later. They fear Floyd. They say that Floyd will put this thing together. And he is trying, Shema, Floyd. Floyd, every day that passes by is a miracle for him to be in the MK. Because MK people, a faction of MK people want Floyd out. The enemies are saying, we hope these people don't get it together because Floyd is a problem. Zuma is in good shape. Yeah, it's funny enough. I've never heard anyone say, what's going to happen to the Democratic Alliance when Helen Zille dies? No. You don't dare as a black person wish death on the colonizer. It's always, can the EFF last outside Julius Malema? Can the MK last after Jacob Zuma? They never say anything about the white parties. Peter Groenewald, I've never heard anyone say what's going to happen to Freedom Front Plus when he passes away. Because we don't wish death upon our colonizers, only upon ourselves. Hey, Tina, yes. He says, no, man, the MK are going to get this whole thing together. They're going to get it together. They're going to put it together. And he says Gayton called him and they spoke about it. And Gayton told him they've got 3 priorities. And the first priority number 1 is to keep the MK out. Why? Nisaban MK. Keep the MK out. Why? Because it will liberate our people. I know some fighters don't want to hear that, but it's true. You're not hearing it from me. You're hearing it from the enemies. The enemy's mouth, they are saying it. They are making a big mistake, though, underestimating Mr. Malema. They're making a big mistake there. But they clearly see Jacob Zuma as the bigger party. Then you still have people like Gayton Mckenzie, the colored people that don't want to see themselves anywhere associated with black. That wants to kiss the white ass because they speak the Dutch language. They want to make sure that white people know that they are on their side. They are there for capitalism. They are there because they want more money, improve the economy, forget about the impact of apartheid. Let's just continue as if nothing happened. Type of colored people. So let's listen quickly to what Gayton Mckenzie said. You're a lawyer now.
I'm sitting there and I'm looking at ANC and T attacking each other there. And EFF clapping and MK clapping. I'm like, look at this one. Once you decide you're part of something, you protect that thing. You know, I had a speech, let me tell you, my first speech in Parliament. I didn't read my first speech in Parliament because the leader of our GNU was under attack. They attacked President Cyril Ramaphosa. So I left my speech and I defended because that's how I know you should be doing. You should defend your side, even your side is under attack. You can't be going on there trying to sound intellectual, but your side is under attack. So I'm saying to you, if we don't stop as the GNU, Zuma, he's coming back. You will say President Zuma in 2029 if the GNU don't stop him. And that's, the problem with South African subdash, you take decisions with your feelings. If you don't like somebody, then that person can never be right in your eyes. I don't like Malema, but I'm telling you what's going to happen. I said to you with Zuma must be stopped. And he's a very calculated man. He's politically one of the smartest people you'll ever meet in your life. I don't think you'll meet somebody smarter politically than Zuma. And he takes his time. And he's healthy. People say Zuma's old. That man is jumping across the stage. So I'm saying that
Again, I don't understand why Gayton has got this type of hate for Zuma. I don't get it. Because clearly he respects Jacob Zuma so much. He respects him, man. Jacob Zuma is a man that knows what he's doing. He acts innocent and everything. But Jacob Zuma is the man that knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, So I agree with Gayton when he says the DA and the ANC fighting each other and the EFF and the MK clapping hands. But that's what we told them. That relationship cannot last because white people don't want to be led by black people. That's the problem. And that is why you saw in Gauteng that Panyaza and his ANC took a different direction. And the sourness of that government of national confusion started right there when Panyaza disconnected himself from the provincial government of unity because they thought that they were going to follow up in Gauteng because of KwaZulu-Natal. But he did something different and even helped that the Action SA helped them to kick out the Democratic Alliance there in Tshwane. So that it started there. The fight started there. There's nothing they agree on. Policy-wise, they are different. They don't, AfriForum and the DA don't want Bella bill. They don't want the national health bill. They don't want anything. So there's nothing. They can't agree on the budget speech and there's nothing that they can agree on, those people. So the ANC, for me, if they were clever, they would, fight more to work with the other black parties instead of keeping them out. Rather suffer and work with the MK and the EFF. That's the only way, and then try to win back your voters in that fashion. So I agree. When you are in the GNU, you're supposed to be defending your team, which is the GNU. And Gayton is always the dunderhead Dom Cop who's doing the defending alone. You don't hear the other GNU members defending the GNU. You don't hear the ANC doing that. They are always fighting with the DA. The DA is always fighting there. The Freedom Front Plus does not know if they are in or out. And then you've got the other members that like the IFP that we don't know. Are they upside down or what is going on? So he says if they don't stop fighting, Zuma is coming. Zuma in 2029 will be the president. He's coming. It's true. How can I argue against that? And the ANC, I wonder if the ANC will ever wake up. Yes, but we have lost hope anyway. He says we must keep Zuma out. Zuma must be stopped. Why, Gayton? It's like Gayton joined a song that he does not know why the lyrics were written. Yes, Zuma must fall. Why? Don't you want petrol to go back to the price of Jacob Zuma? Don't you want, your food basket to last a little bit longer? Or what is it what Jacob Zuma, that you dislike about Jacob Zuma, you as Gayton Mckenzie, compared to Cyril Ramaphosa that you are defending so much? I don't know. For me, I was just concerned with it's true. If these people hate Jacob Zuma like this, to the point where the rich colonizers are saying, forget about Julius Malema, which is a big mistake, by the way. Yeah, we must look at it somehow. We must check what is going on there. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I actually have one of my subscribers who is getting married this weekend. I told him I will make a shout out to him and welcome him to the marriage world, which is very nice. Uniting two families together and everything. So I was very, 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 very happy for him when he sent me the invite. I was like, no, good luck, my guy, good luck. And everybody who is chasing utando and everything, don't give up on love. No matter how much you got hurt and you have fallen down because of fake and toxic love, don't ever give up on love. Umuntu akukhona there outside. That's what I believe. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray, but after you pray, stand up, African child, do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan Africanism. I salute you.